Hello, this is daniu, the online commentary battle for Empire Total War. I'm playing as Sweden on Sweden against the natives. Because my opponent chose the natives, I variated my build somewhat. I didn't take any artillery because that tends to get overrun by the natives' melee charge, so I have more line, which are very good defending against melee. I have 8 line infantry, which are grouped into 2. One is here, and one will be here. I'm using the double line formation, which is, if you have grouped them together, the Alt-3 keyboard shortcut, with the units in the back having fire at will turn off, so I don't get friendly fire. I do this so that the first two units can fire into the on-rushing melee natives, and the other ones in the back can well, either protect the flanks or shoot into the melee, or just if the first row routes, first rank routes, just to continue the melee with fresh units. So this is the Swedish forest. I really don't like this map because yeah, it takes a great toll on my laptop, and also it tends to have lots of hidden units, and the overview is not so nice. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. As you can see, he has lots of hidden troops apparently, so I move my rifles to the front because they have a better detection for hidden troops. Move them here. I keep those hidden while moving this this bunch, which consists of 4 of the lines and a guard unit, and also 2 rifles here, so I can yeah, sort of have like what's it called? A bridgehead here, basically. He then uncovers his cavalry, which are here. They are going for this hill. I try to prevent that, so I move my cavalry, which consists of 2 heavy cavalry units and 2 light dragoon units, onto this hill to try to take it. Meanwhile, I have the rifles here. Okay, also there's a warriors unit coming here. So there are probably some troops here, which is my initial assumption. But I don't want to get my my army split too much, so I move this group here where the other one used to be, and those I also move on top of this hill, or move it there, because I want to avoid him getting this hill position. But now then he retreats with his cavalry later, so I won't be going for the hill. Yeah, this is the time he retreats, so I'm not going for the hill this strong anymore. And also there's more units uncovering here in the back, so I'll cancel my light dragoon movement to support this center here. I also I split up my rifleman units, so if one gets into melee, the other can provide covering fire. Really. Yeah. So this will be my main line now. I move 2 of the right group, 2 of the infantry in the back. Move them to support this line here, and also move my light dragoons here to support this this rifle unit, which is in danger of being attacked by this group. I try to keep the dragoons in the open and not in the forest, because forest really slows down cavalry. Okay, so he's got his cavalry hidden here somewhere, so I'm sort of have to advance very slowly. And now what you'll see here is a very nice trap that he set up. It's just lots of troops here, which fall into my flank really. So luckily I react quite fast to that. But he should be really charging now, because I'm establishing this line here now, so I get to fire some volleys into his mass of troops, which will do a lot of damage. Yeah, also I start firing into his cavalry here now too. So I got this really nice line going here now. Yeah, he doesn't not only stop his assault, but he also keeps standing there. So yeah, this ideal position for me really, to have my two line infantry units keep on firing, apart from the initial volley, which is all you can hope to get really against natives or against melee troops. And now he charges. So this line will basically be providing flanking fire against those natives, and I have the guards here in the center. So it does have a inspire radius, so it'll keep more troops going if it's positioned in the center. Now I also attack his Lancer Cavalry with my Heavy Cavalry. The Lancer Cavalry's largest advantage is their strong charge bonus, but in the tree, the trees are slowing down the charge, so I'm better off with my Heavy Cavalry, because they have the better sustained melee attributes. Okay, now I moved my lifeguards to take part in this melee here. They're very strong melee troops, so and I get a flanking attack here, or from the rear really. So although one of my line infantry units routes, it's down to 26. I've seen line infantry unit route with more men in them. Yeah, I'm advancing those lines to keep firing into this mass, and this is firing at this tribal gunners, and now my opponent starts another assault here with a large mass of troops, and this is my front line of the left group of 4. So they take first fire a volley, then they take the blow, and this is what I mentioned before. These are basically free to go now, so I'm moving them to the flank here to fire from the side into the melee. This is going on. Same here from the other side with the rifles, because this is another bunch of units taking this line infantry. I'm forming them into squares. I'm not really sure whether forming squares really helps against melee infantry melee, but well, I do it so they can hold. And also for some reason squares sometimes just dissolve. I don't know why that is. But anyway, I mean, yeah, this is again the second line, which will be able to either fire, which it doesn't. Yeah, set it to fire. It will now. So, or it can continue the melee. So I do a hammer and endless strike with the light dragoons, so I can start a mass rout against these. There's lots of troops. My cavalry, yeah, won their battle, and the life guards are still fighting these very decimated troops, while those two line infantry units are still virtually undamaged. Yeah, so basically once one of those units really starts to rout, then it'll infect the others and cause a mass rout. So this fight is basically over, wavering now. shattered within a second. Those 3 or 4 units which fight my lifeguards are still going, but it's only a matter of time. So yeah, that's about it for this battle. So GG, Redbaron. The advantage you have when you fight against natives, you get lots of kills, and it tends to be the line infantry or the melee, the troops involved in melee, which get most kills here. So thanks for watching and goodbye.